So weird. You guys, this is so weird. Welcome to Be So Light. I am Felicia as well as Niana as well as Priestess Makala. You pick and choose, it still comes back to me. So I just signed on, I came on, and then it said streaming wasn't available. Then I go back out, sign back on, then it comes back on. So we're having so many solar flares right now that's hitting us, that's interfering with phone, having conversation with people on the phone, going on and doing your work on the computer, doing your live streams, whatever it is. Those EMFs from the sun is hitting like hard today. And the way I know that it's really hitting hard is because when I woke up this morning and look out and it was 5:30 in the morning, I looked outside and the sky was just pink. Not because the sun was coming up, but pink because what was all in the air from the sun rays and everything else. So it was just heavy pink. And I said, ooh, my, here we go. So day 5 for me. I'll keep showing up, doing my thing. I'll keep telling you I got my book out. My ebook is available. If you would love to read it, I would love to support me that way. I would love for you to read it. And also read the first one because if you didn't get my Spiral Light, Be So Light, the first one, the second one is actually I'm taking you through a journey of all of my notations and findings with my clients of the ones I put in the book. Okay, like today I'm working with a family member's dog and one of the family members. So they're already going through their healing process and I'm working with them. So I just wanted to share that with you that Galactic Spiral Light is definitely up. It's there, and I'm working on getting my books in copy because I really want to have that in copy form. So when we things start transpiring. So, hey, wait a minute. I got to talk about something. And this is a message that was really coming through. So, one of the things my intention is every time when I show up is I show up. Okay. And I even told you from the gate, I'm a Capricorn. I fly off the seat of my pants and I like to just come in and do what I do and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, this is just changing those habits of being consistent and this form with myself, business wise, being consistent with showing up for promoting myself more besides just randomly doing it. And people still sit back and say, I don't know what you do, So I show up. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is I didn't realize MTV Awards had already happened. I'm like, how many days behind? It happened, I guess, on the 12th or something. And I didn't even realize the show had came on. So when I saw that Shakira had gotten the Vanguard Award, I was really happy for her to get that because I went through YouTube and pulled up all the stuff. So I only have my one question. Why does Taylor Swift still look like a teenager to me? She still looks the same way since the day I graduated from nursing school. She still looks the same. How is that? I graduated in 1990. She still looks the same. And she's still cranking out the same kind of teenagey songs. Why does she still look the same? And how is it she's getting awards? And I see other people who have written songs and their songs are being played way more than hers on the radio. Just saying. Something's wrong with that. Is she looping? Oops. Is she looping? Just wondering. So I noticed that. And then when Shakira did her performance, I saw the the signs. Okay, you gotta remember they put everything in code. So I thought it was really interesting. She's inside of one of those truck trailer things. Okay, and it's on the ground. It's orangey like. It's all cracked and kind of cracked all on the side to make it look like it's old. It's cracked. It's open. She's in there. She comes out, and it's. I'm like looking at the symbology of it. And I'm like, okay, down is done. Okay, it's open, it's old, it's been revealed. Okay, got it. She's coming out and she comes out, she's dancing. And she danced in a neutral color, like kind of like beige color. She didn't have all these bright colors on and everything else. She had a neutral skin color on. I'm like, okay, born, new earthy tones. Okay. So after I saw that, I kind of paid attention. She's singing her songs, and then when she got to, I forgot what song it was she was singing. It went down and it came out. She had the two spears, knives in her hand. And I said, oh, she getting ready to do Kalima. So she went and did a Kalima and she brought her hair up in the bun like, and she did Kalima and she going, woo, did her thing. And I said, she's signaling when Kalima time. And I said, look at her, look at her, look at her. So she did that. And then she went on, finished doing her songs and, got her award and everything. But that was the only thing I really, really noticed, that she signified that she saw that it was broken apart. It was dead. It was empty. So I was like, look at that. She just had highlighted that. So I went back on to check my videos to see how my 1 minute videos, 1 minute or 1 minute and 30-second videos did. And it was the same because the algorithm has me tagged as a true speaker. So of course it just kind of slaps me down into not being seen and stuff. But honey, I don't care because I'm gonna be seen anyway. It don't matter. You just one channel that I you should be so happy I even come onto your platform with my presence. Okay. I just come on here to be a service with other people and give them some info. So one of the infos that came up for today, as I was driving around doing my last minute thing, um, people's words need to follow their actions. That's the trick to being on a new timeline. The new timeline, if you notice new things that are around you, if you see new things popping up, those are those new timelines that are coming online. Okay. So people's actions need to match their words. If it doesn't match their words and it doesn't match their actions, they are caught in an old energy of themselves and looping in that. Okay. The way you know that you are in a newer timeline is the words and the actions match. It is not going to be this said, and then it's an entirely different action that doesn't match what was said. Okay. The words that are spoken through the divine Heka of self has to match the divine actions steps. Period. The intentions, the truth of oneself has to match. And if you make an error or something doesn't go right, if you are good enough to say, hey, I messed up on something, I got to clean that up, I got to, let me correct that. Let me correct that energy. Like when I came and did the review and I said, oh, 77 cars. And I totally forgot about the zero. Silly me. But I came back on that same day and made a quick video and say, hey, you guys, I made a mess. Let me clean this up. Because It would be a disrespect to the one who designed this, and I just left it out there and left it and didn't care about what I said. That wouldn't have been right. So actions and the words have to match. That's how you know people are on the right track and they're doing the right things. Okay. If it doesn't match, and the worst one is somebody's telling you one thing, you go, and then it turns out to be something else different. That's called the bait and switch. That's not what you want to be involved in either, because that sets you up to be entrapped. So just know one of those messages was coming through loud and clear with that. So the card of the day is this: the Lights Collection. We got the World card. Ooh, I love it. Look at this. I love these cards. Look how pretty that is. Look at the artwork on that. God, that is gorgeous. The Lights Collect the World. Number 21. So, number 21. Ooh, almost had it. I was right there. Okay. Theme of integration. Yes. I feel like we're getting so activated by that sunlight, and we have to constantly keep integrating all the information, all the energy. And sometimes, from what I was taught before all this started, that energy is going to be so high. A lot of people, when they get hit here in the heart, it's it's going to be too much. Some people are going to have heart attacks. Some people are going to just drop because that's a lot of energy processing that's coming from that sun. Okay. And everything else around us, how we're processing. And this is a perfect card. The lights collect the world card. Theme for integration. You have reached the destination of your recent journey. Take the time to integrate all you learned and experienced before setting out on a next one. So, what have you learned from the past energy of self? What is it that you're still cultivating through before you move on to something else? Um, look at this. And then she tells a story about why she painted it the way. I'm going to read the story about how why she painted it. Said this painting was inspired by a vision I received some years ago. I called it the Lights Collection. It is about people across the globe coming together in a joyful devotion and active embodiment to create a sustainable and harmonious future for our planet. As their light emanates, it awakens those around them. Before we know it, all the rays will touch and cover the earth in bright light to bring about a shift in consciousness. And theme for integration and guided journey is community working together harmoniously. Yeah. And on that note, let's just conclude the rest of that day. Think about what I just said. It's all about intentions. It's all about your words matching your steps. And if it's not matching, clean it up. It's not even, I don't even like saying cleaning up. I said correct it. Just correct it. Correct it is better. Cleaning up to me is kind of trigger words, because a lot of people that I had in my life use that word with me a lot, and they use it for their advantage. So, and I didn't like, after you wake up and you see how it was being manipulated on you, you sit back and you say, "What the heck? No, that's not okay with me." So to be able to step back and say, "No, that's not okay with me anymore," I really don't want to have to use that word. So correct the energy so that it can move forward for you. All right, lovelies, that's the message of today. I think it was great. Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for supporting me in this journey and how you show up and just take a look at me real quick and then bounce out and what have you. Leave a like on the video. Leave me some thumbs up and some hearts. I give you some thumbs and loves back. Much love. Oh, I gotta go now. Gotta go do my work. Much love to all of you. Be so light. Bye.